Loki comes to Disney Plus on Wednesday, June 9th, but how did that god of mischief ultimately win our hearts and get his own TV series on the D+? Let's do a little recap and find out. Okay, so Norse gods are real, but they're actually aliens that live on this island planet in the middle of space, called Asgard. Asgard. It's ruled under the watchful eye of Anthony Hopkins, aka Odin, aka the guy Wednesday is named after. He's got this witch wife named Frigga, and they have two sons, Thor and Loki. Thor, arrogant, boisterous one who's super strong and handsome. He's got a big hammer named Mew Mew, and he can make lightning happen. He's the god of thunder. Loki's the god of mischief. Loki's always up to something, trying to trick Thor into being dumb and stabbing him and throwing snakes at him. Asgardians have these rivals called the Frost Giants. After Thor gets suckered into attacking the Frost Giants, he gets sent to Earth to learn how to be a better person. Meanwhile, Loki finds out that he's actually Prince Frost Giant, and so he's pissed because he does not feel like he's been loved by either father. Loki gets so mad at Odin that he yells him to sleep. Odin's like really sleepy all the time. He's even got his own trademark Odin sleep. Old Sleepy Wednesday. Meanwhile, on Earth, Thor meets Napo and some scientists and eventually learns how to be a better dude, because if you spend enough time around Natalie Portman, you become a better person. Unless you're Darth Vader. So eventually Thor comes back to Asgard and he's like, "Hey Loki, you're being mean. I am not loved enough. Oh, stop it." And they have a big fight on the Rainbow Bridge and Loki gets thrown into space. And it's like, oh no, Loki's dead. Psych. So Loki's been given the Mind Stone by Thanos to conquer Earth. And he's going to use the Mind Stone and the Space Stone, aka the glowy blue cube, and make a bunch of aliens conquer Earth. But the Avengers team up and say, no, bro. And so Loki and the aliens get stopped. Loki gets ragdolled by Hulk. Thor, Loki, and the blue cube go back to Asgard. So now we're on Thor 2, the bad one. And when I say bad, I mean I'll watch it. So Loki gets imprisoned on Asgard. These dudes called the Dark Elves wake up and they're like, it's time to start some stuff. And they show up at Asgard and they kill Loki and Thor's mom, Frigga. R.I.P. Space Witch. And so they go to kill the Dark Elves. Then the Dark Elves kill Loki. And Thor kills the Dark Elves. And everyone's like, oh no, Loki's dead. But he's not dead. He's pretending to be Odin sitting on the throne. God of mischief. So then Thor's like, I gotta check out this whole space stuff because looks like these Infinity War is gonna come soon. Now it's time for Thor, rah rah rah. So after Thor returns from his journey, totally like, nothing, he figures out that Loki's now in charge of Asgard, pretending to be Odin. And he's like, brother, you suck. Let's go find Dad and end this charade. So they find Odin, who's chilling on the cliffs of Norway. And after a gentle speech, he's like, sorry I wasn't a better dad. My time's up. You guys are gonna be great. Bye. After Odin dies, it unlocks this spell that releases their sister, Hela, from her imprisonment from thousands of years. So she's like, I'm the oldest, I get to rule Asgard. And then she catches Mew Mew in her bare hands, is like, scrunch. Nice try, idiots. Her brother's trying to escape and they get thrown off into space. And our dudes are stranded on this junk planet with the Hulk and Jeff Goldblum. Thor's like, yay, I love the Hulk. But then the Hulk's like, goo, 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 goo. Hulk. Friend. So eventually Loki realizes that Jeff Goldblum is cuckoo bananas and like, we gotta get off this planet. And they go back to Asgard and like, we're gonna fight our sister. And Hela takes out Thor's eye while Loki does something good for once in his life and liberates the people of Asgard onto the escape ship just in time to watch their home island planet go kersplody. Don't wanna close my eyes, don't wanna fall asleep, cause I miss you, babe. Remember that Infinity War Thor was thinking about? It's here. So Thanos catches up with the brothers, and he's like, Loki, give me the blue cube. And Loki's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And Thanos is like, I'm gonna kill your brother. He's like, oh, this blue cube. Yeah. Here you go. So Loki gives Thanos the blue cube, and he's like, hey, villain, just psych! And goes to stab Thanos. And Thanos is like, okay, buddy. And he grabs Loki by the throat, and, murders him. So Loki's like dead forever. That's it. That's the whole thing. Now wait, no, I'm kidding. There's more. So in Avengers Endgame, our Avengers figure out how time travel works and they go back in time to get all the different colorful gems from different times of space. They go back to when the Avengers fought Loki back in the Avengers. They're like, okay, we're going to get the blue cube. Accidents happen. Loki gets his hands on the blue cube and zoop, disappears. So this is the Loki we're getting a TV show out. Not the one who watched his mom die, watched his dad die, decided to be a good guy for once in his life and all that. No. We are getting still a bad guy Loki who's up to no good, doing the mischief, bad boy, how alternate dimensions and timelines and space and whatever. We're going to find out when we watch the show. If you like my video, send me $1,000 to this address. All the money goes towards me having that money. If you didn't like the video, $2,000.